How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to continue on with our number 2 Lighthouse and see if we can't get this one all squared away. In the last video we worked on the power cord and got that all put back together and got power to it and turned it on, and everything seems to be working besides a bunch of lights, which is pretty normal. And notice that our game motor that spins our arrow is kind of loud. I mean, this one works. And we have some low volume, and I think I have that turned all the way up. Yeah, it's turned all the way up. But that's the Lighthouse. At least we know that one works. I have the volume turned all the way up, but we're not there. There's our noisy needle. But what's interesting is if you coin it up,
press the button to play.
It's quiet.
Can you do that again? Close. Excellent timing.
And see, they have this one set for 4.
Just missed.
For 4 turns, 4 tries, and we're marked for 3. And that's what I have the other one set at too, is 3. So we'll have to go into the settings and change that to 3, and I think we need to slow down that needle a little bit. But I think what we're going to do first is we're going to take him out and get him all cleaned up and see if we can't put a little bit of oil on that motor and see if we can't get her to quiet down a little bit. Now I'll save you the agony of me taking that out, because you've already watched me, if you've seen the first one I did, take that whole unit out of it and clean it up. And we worked on it. Now I'll get this one out, and then I'll bring you back and show you what is going on with it, and maybe we can figure out why it is vibrating and making so much noise. Alright, I got everything all cleaned up on the game wheel and oiled the little motor and everything, and it worked good for a little bit, and it seemed like after something heated up, then it started doing the same thing. It would just vibrate back and forth, and then sometimes it would it'd turn, stop, turn, stop. So there's a control chip that is controlling that is going bad. And I don't have schematics for this. Can't find them. These top 2 are what control. This is where our motor plugs in, are these top 2. I checked the tips. They're all good. I checked all of our little, I think those are little timers, the way I could test them, and they all were the same. So I'm figuring all those are good, all the tips are good. I'm down to what I'm thinking our problem is a PPI, and that is a programmable I had it, but now I can't say it. It's an interface, programmable interface chip. It's PPI, there's another word that's in there. Peripheral. There we go. Damn. Peripheral programmable interface chips. And I'm thinking one of these 2 are bad. And I'm kind of gonna kind of guess that it's this one that's got all the writing melted off of it or cooked off of it. Now, on our other board, it was doing the same thing. This is the very first board that we had out of the first Lighthouse we did, and it was doing the same thing, kind of just vibrating, and that's all it would do on our game needle. So it could be the same thing, that we have a bad PPI on this one too. And what I am going to do is I'm going to pull one off. Oh, this is our inputs over here. Is I'm just going to randomly, I'm going to pull one off of here and put it over here. I have a 50-50 chance of hitting the one that's bad, and 50-50 chance of pulling the one that's good over here, if either one of those are good. These are pretty inexpensive. I found them overseas for like $1.80 a piece, and I think if you buy 10 of them, yeah, buy 10 of them, they're $1.80 a piece. So it's not like it's real expensive, but at this point in time, I don't have the money to buy them. So I'm going to have to rob parts off of this one, and if we figure out that that is what's bad on this board, then I can get a couple and put it on this board, and then we'll have a spare control board. So I think, like I said, I'm going to try this one first. I'll pull that one. You know, this is going to be a lot of in and out of the machine type stuff to figure out if that's what our problem is. Like I said, I don't have schematics, so I don't know what pins do what to control our motor. If I had schematics, then I could trace it back and figure out which chip, if they both control, or if it's just one of them that control the motor. And then we could find out what pin and see what we, you know, see if we have anything active or something, you know, erratic going on. But we don't, so we won't. So I'm going to have some fun and swap chips. Alright, just have the board hanging there, and don't worry, it doesn't ground to anything. It has its own ground on the wire. So, and been letting it sit here and run on a track mode for a couple of hours, some last night and then some this morning, and looks like our 50-50 chance we hit the good side of the 50. So we're up and running again. So now it's just a matter of start getting everything cleaned up, see what's going on with our marquee, our little Lighthouse motor's working good, and our game needle. Oh, and the sound. All I did was pull the little amp out of it and cleaned up the terminals, replaced the capacitor on it, and reflowed the connections on that little amp down there, and our sound came back. I didn't really, I don't know, I was busy and didn't film it. I just started putting stuff together and started seeing if I could get stuff to work. Got some stuff cleaned up. It happens when you just don't turn the camera on. You just kind of do it and get it ready. So, all right. So I don't know how long this one's this video has been, but I'm going to cut it off here, and we'll I'll do some lights and we'll start getting it cleaned up and we'll get her ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And if you like this type of video, hit the like button and leave a comment. It really helps out the channel, and right now we need all the help we can get. So until next time, see ya. How's it going, everyone? We're just gonna kind of continuing on this video. The last part, I didn't realize that I had only about 10 minutes of footage for that part, and so I figured I'd just kind of add on to it, and we'll kind of get this thing finished up and ready to go. Let's see, in that last video, I think we just kind of had everything going. I think everything, I'm not sure. We got our marquee is working. We got our 2 spotlights working to light up the whole prize area and play area. I fought and got a bill acceptor in it. It's not one I really wanted to use, but I had to do a little creative, get a little creative with it. The bill acceptor wouldn't go in the door with our control board on it. On that side of it, wouldn't go past this door. I really need one with a stacker, but we're going to use this one until I get one with a stacker, and then I can replace this one, which only takes you, 15-20 minutes to replace a bill acceptor. Got our coin mech in, it works. Bill acceptor works. The only thing I don't have is a new lock. I thought I had more lock cylinders, but I don't. So I'll have to order some lock cylinders, but that's not going to hold us up. We're going to get this thing finished up, and I can take it over. I can put that lock cylinder in it at any time. The back, I got everything done in the back. Put the door back on it. We patched. See if it'll complain. Yep, there it goes. It complains. Do not shake the machine. I put that corner back on. I need to fix the T-molding on the bottom, and we need to get this thing all cleaned up and have it ready, and we also have to program it. Right now the bill acceptor is set on quarter play, and the rest of the machine's on 50 cents. I want to keep it on 50-cent play, so we have to go in and change our, I think it's coin chute 2 to 50 cents. But we'll get into that when we program it. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to get this thing cleaned up. We'll sit down and get her all cleaned up. And we got our prize rods. I found 6 good prize rods in decent shape, so I got those 6 in. And like I said, the rest of it's just getting it cleaned up. See if I can get some of this, see if that's rust or if that's crud. And if you're wondering, credits 00. If you hear some music kind of playing in the background, I'm testing out an Xbox. Okay, I am going to get busy and clean. Gonna get this thing all cleaned up and looking purty, because after I get this all done, then I'm gonna bring Speed Buggy over into this position, and we're gonna get back to work on Speed Buggy. Now, time to clean. Alright, there she is, all cleaned up. I know I can't tell much of a difference, but it is. It's cleaned up. Ooh, looks like I forgot a corner. Alright, Right up in there. And get him taken care of. It's kind of a pain in the butt getting in there cleaning on the inside with all the prize rods. But yeah, and that crap did clean up out of there. Cleaned up nice. Let's see, fixed my T-molding. I just cut the end off and then shot brads in it to hold it on, because it's swelled up and the groove's so swelled up that the T-molding just falls out of it. But you know, like I said, nobody's going to see the back of it. They're going to see the front and the prize area and play area. Alright, now we need to get this thing set up. Let's see. I have the manual here, and it shows you, how to get into your, obviously, the test mode. Test buttons on the inside. You press the test button, and then you keep pressing the test button till you get to the one you want. Like for us, coin slots, it'll be PO4, and then you press service, and then number of coins. You use your start button to change the value, and then we have to change the when it pays out. And we'll look at some other stuff too, like the needle speed. It seems like it's going pretty quick. We can slow the needle speed down. Default setting is 4, and we'll see what they have it set on. And let's see, looks like they were working on some prize rods here. And see, needle speed. Looks like they have 5 circled. So they have it set at 5 at least. This is the book that came out of that machine. This is the one that was in there anyway. Attract mode sound, they have it on, and see they have win once every 700 games. So at 50 cents, they're going to make $350 before it actually pays out a prize. And what price do you have in prizes? I mean, at 350 bucks, let's see, we have it at 50 cents. 50 cents, 700. That's okay, 700 if you have a $90 prize in it. That's the only 700, yep. And that's 28% of the time is what it would win. They have it here, they have 28% circled and 580 times at an $80 prize. Now to me that's quite steep. I'm gonna have $15, between $15 and $20 prizes in this machine. The other one I have, I think, pretty much about the same. I may, we'll see what I have. I have some fidget spinners I think I'm going to put in this one. And most of those fidget spinners that I got were like from $5 to $15. I've had them for quite a while. So we may do $10 on this one. So if you have a $10 prize, and at 50 cents a game, that would be 20. Every 20 games, it would win. What do you think? And most of those fidget spinners, in fact, let me go get them, and let's make sure that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, see, I got a whole box of spinners here. This is a kind of a fad that was it was a long time ago, but it was a while ago, and it didn't seem like it stick around very much. That's why they call it a fad. And I have all kind of spinners in here from like $6.99. And there's a funky one there. And the kids are still playing with them. These ones are really good. Those ones actually have a really good ball bearing in them. As you can see, most of them are from like $7 to $10. And I had the cheap, you know, the $4 or $3 spinners. Those ones getting a little rusty. There's some really neat ones here. Used to have some Captain Americas, but I think my Captain America sold right away. But anyway, I have a pretty good assortment of spinners in here. And that's what I figured I'd put in this machine to get rid of my spinners. I'm knocking them, tearing the place apart. Well, sit there. God. Okay, so if they're $10, I probably paid $5 for them. So that would, you know, we could do 20 games, which would be $10. Every time $10 is dropped in, a prize will be paid out. Now the problem, well, it's not really a problem, but the thing is with this machine, these machines, is we'll say somebody puts $9.50 in and doesn't win anything and walks away. The next person comes up and puts 50 cents in, wins a game. But I still get my $10. But that's why I'm thinking I may raise this up a little bit. I may do like every 30 games, and you win a prize at 50 cents. Now, I'm almost positive I have the other one set at 50 cents, but I may have it set at a quarter as well. But I need to bump it up to 50 cents. These, we'll see. I'm going to set it at 50 cents. And then I take it over. If it's a quarter, if my other one's at a quarter, I can easily switch it over there. But I just want to get everything all set up. And we need to get the number of spins done too. Let's see, prize paid, auto adjust on off, to bonus. Number of attempts, yeah. See, default's 3 and they have it set on 4. So let's go over and see if we can't get this adjusted, and then we'll look at some other things and make sure everything is where we want it. Okay, folks, let's get this thing programmed and set up so we can finish it up and move on to something else. Okay, we got our book here. Alright, now we want to go to test mode. We'll hit test.
Right up for Lighthouse prizes.
Okay. And then we want to press test. And then, okay. Let's see, that's the C we want. RR, what do we want? Oh, we want PP. There's PP. And then service. We want to hit the, there's the service switch. Let's see, which one should we do first here? Number of attempts, which would be 7. Okay, there's P7, and then you can see it's set on 4. And then the start, we'll hit start, run this to 3, and Okay, and then to service again. 9. What is 9? Needle speed. That's needle speed. Let's see, what's needle speed at? It's at 5. And needle speed should be 4. That's better. Okay. Test. Oops. We gotta go back to PP. And then that was the needle speed at 9. We need track mode prizes paid out in free play. No. Okay, we need P12. Let's see, what's P12 set at? 200. So that would be $100 at 50 cents. So we want to bring that down. This takes forever, because I think 800 is the top. Yep. Okay, so we want, if we set it at 30, that would be $15. Every $15 it pays out a prize. And that's where I want to keep it there. Okay. Game reset, power on, reset level, indicator level, asterisk needle adjustment. Let's look at 17. If you want service. 17 is our needle adjustment. It should be at 0, and it is. Okay. Capsules, game reset time option. Everything else is good. So we can, let's see, go back to AA, H, and coin. Oops, we need, let's see, P2. We didn't, okay, there's P. P1 is coin slot 1. 2 quarters. Okay. So 3 coin slot, 1 bonus. Let's see, 4. 4 is on 2. Coin slot 2. 2 quarters. Now how come when I put a dollar bill in, it gives me 4 credits? That should be 2 coins per credit. Right? Okay, let's look at that again. PP. Okay, position 01 is 2. Coin slot values. So it should be 2 coins, gives you 1 credit. P2 is 1. And that is coin slot 1, games, credit. So 2 quarters gives you 1 credit. Okay, I got it now. 3 is coin slot 1, 1 bonus credit every X coins. So that is on 0, which that's what it should be. Okay, coin slot 2 coins. 2 coins 5, 2 coins. How many credits? 2. No. So see, that we want to, let's see, we want to hit test. Oh shit, excuse me. We want uno, dos, let's see, 0, we want 5. We want that set to 1. So every 2 coins you get 1 credit. And P6 should be set at 0. Yes. Okay, now I think we got her. Light test. Okay. Alright, so now we got that all squared away. That sucker is all ready to go. Now if you want to see gameplay, you can go back and watch my other Lighthouse and you can see the gameplay of this. I played it. Oh, get in there. I played it on that one. This one I have it all set up so I'm not going to start playing it with my money and have somebody else put money in and win something that I didn't get my money for. So let me get you down here. So now we're all set up and ready to go over to the store, over to the arcade. I like that better. It's slower. Makes the kids feel like they're doing something. But yeah, you can see it's not really a game of skill. It's whatever they have it set up to pay out. Which is fine because the kids don't care and they don't know. They just want to play and see if they can win a prize. And I think I have it set low enough, at least they're going to win some prizes and be happy and come back and play some more. So that's going to finish up our second Lighthouse. I hope you enjoyed this video and this short series of 2 videos. And I hope to see you on the next video. And hey, don't forget, I have an Amazon link down below. If you're going to buy something from Amazon and you want to help support the channel, head down there, click on my link, and you can search and buy whatever you want, and I get a small tip for it, and that helps support the channel. So until next time, see ya.